We are back, 8:11 this morning on Your Health, a growing trend in the world of weight loss.
Yeah, some users of GLP-1s are hailing their results using microdosing, which is taking smaller than recommended doses of those injectable drugs.
So NBC's Ann Thompson has been looking into it, joins us now. Hey, Ann, I'm sure a lot of people are intrigued by this.
This is a really big trend in weight loss. One obesity expert calls microdosing uncharted territory, taking away a way of taking GLP-1s by people seeking fewer side effects and less dramatic weight loss. A term once used for psychedelics, now the buzzword in weight loss, with testimonials from the famous.
I was microdosing a GLP, whatever it's called.
Microdose GLP-1s.
And those hoping to be.
Let's talk about microdosing.
It's the future of these meds.
Jen Rossum says weight has always been an issue for her, even though she loves to ski and bike. But 20 stubborn extra pounds frustrated this 53-year-old.
I ski, I cycle, I probably go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week.
And nothing.
Nothing was budging.
So what did you do?
That's when I found out about the microdosing, and I thought, you know what, why not try it?
Obesity doctor Caroline Apovian is familiar with the query. How often does somebody come in and ask you about microdosing?
Very often. They ask me all the time.
Microdosing means using the drug in smaller amounts than the standard FDA-approved doses. It costs less than brand name drugs, and some say it causes fewer side effects. Is there any evidence those drugs are effective at that small amount?
There is no evidence that these drugs are effective at that small amount. There are no studies showing what it does.
That hasn't stopped the demand. Telehealth company Noom says tens of thousands of people have signed up for its program, which debuted in August. You meet with a doctor virtually to get the prescription. Dr. Jeffrey Egler is the chief medical officer.
Microdosing is quickly gaining ground there.
Do you see it actually overtaking traditional GLP-1 medicine?
I don't necessarily think it's going to overtake, but I think it's going to be dependent as we start to explore who can utilize these medications.
That exploration is what worries some obesity experts.
GLP-1s work because they make you feel full with less food. When you stop these low doses of these drugs, we don't know what's going to happen.
Is it kind of the wild, wild west?
This is the wild, wild west of weight loss.
Is it appropriate for somebody who wants to lose 15 pounds to fit into a dress?
So I've gotten criticism about this. I think that whatever motivates somebody to change their life is worth pursuing, whether it's a wedding or a beach body. When people are successful, they have better health, and when they have better health, they have better habits.
Jen Rossum is microdosing using the Noom app with her doctor's approval, and she's lost 13 pounds so far. Have you changed your eating habits?
I have. I've been trying to eat more protein, less sugar, that kind of thing. I'm not just eating something for the sake of eating it. I want to eat something that I enjoy. So if it doesn't taste right or doesn't feel right, I'm less apt to have it.
Are we getting America hooked on drugs as opposed to teaching them how to lose weight just by eating less and exercising more?
I think that is a fundamental and essential question. The idea that GLP-1s are preventing people from learning lifestyle behaviors, that's an idea that I object to. Now, if you're just prescribing a GLP-1, I think that could be potentially problematic. But we are not prescribing GLP-1s. We are prescribing a program that has, as a part of that, a GLP-1 medication.
Dr. Apovian has a different take.
I believe there's a price to pay for microdosing.
And that is?
And that is when you stop the microdosing, you will gain the weight back.
And that risk of regaining the weight back exists whether you microdose or you don't. Dr. Apovian says the only tried and true method for losing weight and keeping it off is changing how and what you eat, and of course, upping your exercise.
Well, we've known that. We've known that.
Okay, so
it's a math
That's how we got here.
Yeah, that's my doctor tells me. It's a math problem.
How does it work, though? Like, is it taking it less frequently or smaller dose?
You can do it in many different ways. If you get it through the telehealth companies, you will take a smaller amount, but you have to fill the syringe yourself. Other people, instead of taking the drugs every week, take it every 2 weeks. But if you microdose and do it through the telehealth companies, it's actually cheaper. And these drugs can run you over $1,000 a month if you take the standard FDA-approved drugs. The microdosing amount is like maybe $200, $300 a month.
It's fascinating that people at the core of this are taking their health into their own hands, despite what's been recommended. So if the pen is 1 milligram, you dial it up. These are people saying, well, I'm just going to half dial it, click, 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 click.
But people do it all the time.
But they don't have a problem doing that. They think that's safe.
No, and that's how this came about, because what Noom said is that it was its customers that told them they were doing this.
Right.
They were microdosing.
They had to catch up to it.
And so they thought, okay, let's make a program out of it. And it's interesting. My sister went to dinner the other night with some friends, and everybody else at the table was microdosing.
Wow.
She's like, yeah,
it almost follows that everything in moderation sort of ideology.
Yeah.
You know?
But she makes a good point, though. Once you start, you can't.
But that's true of them.
Yeah.
All of them, no matter what your dose is.
Correct.
Interesting.
All right.
Ann.
It's a good,
Thank you,
good topic.
Good talker.
Yeah, thank
Have
you
a great
so
weekend.
much.
Go Irish.
Go Irish, yes.
Irish.
Yep, I did
Beat
that.
Syracuse.
I know, I did it just for you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.